Otherwise, question 24 is a 5-mark question. Explain why it's important to prioritise health issues in Australia. Include examples in your answer. So there's, again, a couple of areas that we need to concentrate on here. We're talking about the reasons for health priority issues being identified in Australia, but you need to support that with examples. Looking at the syllabus, the identified priority health issues, these are the things that you need to discuss: social justice principles, priority population groups, prevalence of the condition, potential for prevention and early intervention, and cost to the community. You need to be able to discuss each of those areas and highlight why they contribute to the various health priorities like cardiovascular disease, like cancer, like diabetes, like injuries, why those have been identified as health priority issues in our Australian society. That's what the question's asking you to look at. In terms of our glossary key terms, explain is relate, cause and effect. So what is the implications or the cause and the effect of the relationship between those things? So because of those factors that we've spoken about in the syllabus, social justice, priority, population group, prevalence of the condition, etc. What does that mean for the implications for health priority issues? So in your response, to be able to get in that top bracket here of clearly demonstrates these elements here, you needed to demonstrate all those areas that we've highlighted from the syllabus. You need to clearly explain those and show the benefits for Australians, for all Australians. Again, that relates back to the social justice issues. And provide a range of examples which demonstrate the benefit of Australians in prioritising. So I guess what the question's, another way to look at the question is, why do we have these areas that we've identified? Other people may be sick and see those as important, but why don't we have every health issue as a health priority area within our society? So you need to have that thinking in your head when you're carrying out this answer. Here is a good response. Again, we look at social justice principles have been mentioned there. We can see that the underlying, the prevalence of the condition has been spoken about. Costs to the individuals in the community have been discussed with examples to support that. Priority population groups and prevention and intervention. They're clearly presented. I would maybe suggest a new paragraph could help with the clarity in this response, but again, you can see that if you have a look through this particular response, you can see that the reference to the area of why it should be identified, as well as the example which is supported to enhance why we have chosen those areas as priority population groups, health priority areas, I should say. So again, you need to have those in discussion, those areas there, and talk about why it's important to prioritise. Another area you could have spoken about was in terms of funding and how we ensure that the funding goes to the correct places. But generally, again, well answered. There's some clarity of your responses is what we need to work on here for guys who've got those content areas under control.